Magandang araw mga ka-aerial defense, may ibabahagi na naman ako sa inyo. Dahil ngayong araw na ito ay may pag-uusapan tayo tungkol sa depensa, Pilipinas may bagong asset galing Amerika para protektahan ang West Philippine Sea, pero bago tayo magpatuloy huwag mo muna kalimutan mag-like, share and subscribe. Manatiling nakatutok sa aming channel para updated ka sa balitang militar at West Philippine Sea. Kinumpirma ni US Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin nitong Martes na tatanggap ang Philippine Navy ng karagdagang T-12 unmanned surface vessels para tumulong sa pagtatanggol sa soberanya nito sa West Philippine Sea. Inihayag ni Austin ang paghahatid ng US ng mas maraming T-12 unmanned surface vessels sa Pilipinas sa kanyang pagbisita sa headquarters ng Armed Forces of the Philippines Western Command sa Puerto Princesa, Palawan.
I just watched the Philippine Navy demonstrate the capabilities of a T-12 unmanned surface vessel. Now, the T-12 is one of several unmanned capabilities funded and delivered this year through U.S. security assistance. And we expect to see many more platforms like this delivered with $500 million in foreign military financing that I announced during my visit to the Philippines in July. This will help ensure that the Philippines has the capabilities that it needs to defend its rights and its sovereignty throughout its exclusive economic zone. America is profoundly committed to the defense of the Philippines. Our commitment to the Mutual Defense Treaty is ironclad. And let me say again that the Mutual Defense Treaty applies to armed attacks on either of our armed forces, aircraft, or public vessels, including our coast guards, anywhere in the South China Sea.
So you can do the manual mode, sir, wherein the controller personally operates the boat. You can do mission mode, mission mode while you can do hydrographic survey like that. And you can do also for the T-30 itself, that's manual control. Sir, I'm not quite sure, but I heard it itself is launched on unmanned mode, sir, for hydrographic survey also. Yes,
Sinabi ni Austin na ang T-12 ay isa sa ilang unmanned capabilities na pinondohan at naihatid ngayong taon sa pamamagitan ng US Security Assistance sa Pilipinas. Ang T-12 unmanned surface vessel ay isa sa ilang unmanned capabilities na ibinigay ng United States sa Philippine Navy sa pamamagitan ng Foreign Military Financing Initiative. Ang mga asset na ito ay nakikitang isulong ang intelligence, surveillance at reconnaissance at maritime domain awareness capabilities ng AFP. Ang T-12 unmanned surface vessel ay isang autonomous o malayuang pinapatakbo na bangka na idinisenyo para sa militar at seguridad. Pwede rin ito gawing attack USV para palubugin ang barko ng kalaban.
As you can see in the monitor inside the mission center, but the other one is controlling the heavyweight situation the 12 nautical miles off the coast of Zambales. It is more or less 400 miles away from us. It's fully autonomous there. Then we only need Starlink for connecting to the So the boats are equipped with safety features. This is the Starlink tail. We've got MP5 radio transmission. Ayun, Starlink. Another satellite provider. Some other satellite service. I would like to see them overturn the landing with this satellite backbone.
Nilalagyan ng mga advanced na sensor, camera, at radar, ang T-12 ay ginagamit para sa surveillance, reconnaissance at intelligence gathering sa maritime environment. Binigyang diin din ni Austin na ang mga naval asset ay magpapalakas sa kakayahan ng Pilipinas na ipagtanggol ang mga karapatan at soberanya nito sa loob ng exclusive economic zone nito sa West Philippine Sea. Pagkatapos ay muling pinagtibay niya ang matatag na pangako ng US sa Pilipinas at inulit ang pagkakaroon ng Manila-Washington Mutual Defense Treaty sa kanyang pagbisita. Kasama ni Austin sina Philippine Defense Chief Secretary Gilberto Teodoro Jr., AFP Chief of Staff Romeo Bronner Jr., Westcom Commander Vice Admiral Alfonso Torres Jr., at US Ambassador to the Philippines Mary Kay Carlson. Naganap ang pagpupulong matapos ipakita ng Philippine Navy ang mga asset ng T-12. Tinalakay nina Austin at Teodoro kung paano higit na magagamit ng AFP ang mga makabagong teknolohiya para protektahan at ipagtanggol ang soberanya ng Pilipinas sa iizin nito. Patuloy na itinatanggi ng China ang karapatan ng bansa na ma-access ang exclusive economic zone nito sa West Philippine Sea. Sinabi ni Defense Secretary Gilberto Teodoro Jr., idinagdag niya na ang China ay gumagamit ng pseudo-military vessels na itinago bilang Coast Guard vessels at maritime militia ships sa iba't ibang lugar ng West Philippine Sea. Nagsasagawa rin ng China ng mga agresibong information operations laban sa Pilipinas.
In recent months, China has been more aggressive in the South China Sea. Can you tell us what's happened and what the response has been from the U.S. and Philippine side?
Well, it's the same story over and over again. They have been more aggressive in denying us access to our exclusive economic zone in the West Philippine Sea. They have really placed a lot of these pseudo-military vessels disguised as Coast Guard vessels and maritime militia vessels in the areas of the West Philippine Sea. They have been very aggressive in their information operations against the Philippines. So much so that yesterday, even the General Secrecy of Military Information Agreement, they have a comment about. If you weren't paranoid, you wouldn't comment about it, so far as I'm concerned, because it is something bilateral to the United States and the Philippines. So all of these actions, to me, prove the existence of some motive which is brought about by a closed political system. Excuse me. And the political system where the external controls the internal political environment. Then again, in so far as the Philippines is concerned, and in partnership with the United States, our main theme of cooperation here, aside from being treaty allies, stands for upholding of international law and the fundamental and the values of freedom and democracy. Thank you.
I absolutely agree with Secretary. The behavior of the PRC has been concerning. You've heard me say that a number of times. They've used dangerous and escalatory measures to enforce their expansive South China Sea maritime claims. When it comes to what we will do, I won't speculate or make about any hypotheticals when it comes to our mutual defense treaty. But we have emphasized, and you heard me just emphasize it a couple of minutes ago, that we remain committed to the treaty. We stand with the Philippines, and we condemn dangerous actions by the PRC against lawful Philippine operations in the South China Sea. Again, this is concerning behavior, and we've made this point to our Chinese counterparts a number of times in a number of forums. So, again, we'll continue to work with our allies and make sure that we're doing the right things to promote a secure and open Indo-Pacific. That's really important to everyone in this region.
Para sa mas madaming update tungkol sa ating depensa, paki-follow at like muna ng aming page na nasa description na ang link. Huwag mo na rin kalimutan mag-like, share and subscribe. Pindutin mo na rin ang bell para updated kayo sa aking mga bagong video. Maraming salamat po.